All right. Hello and welcome back to another podcast episode. My name is Madam Kinkster. On this channel, I talk all things about being a dominant woman, dominant lifestyle, BDSM, kink, astrology, being a spicy creator. So that means things like erotica, smut, erotic audio, also fansly, which is our alternative for OF. So let's get into it. Oh, and disclaimer, I do cuss on this channel. So yeah, I am into degradation, humiliation, and all that stuff. If that is something you are into, then check out the links down below for my fansly. All right, anyway, so May the 7th, I published a video that has actually been doing really good on my channel. It's big creator news, and I'm updating that right now. It's the Pornhub the Pornhub and FanCentro collaboration or whatever. So they've been working on this collaboration, and it was saying that like more creators are going to benefit from this and blah, 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 blah. So anyway, so I just that was 2 months ago, right? So I just been checking in on there and one time I checked in on there, it was blank, nothing on there. It looked real sleek though. I was just okay, this is looking nice. And I gave y'all the pros and the cons of going to FanCentro or whatever. At least before, I don't know if they're changing different things, but it wasn't necessarily my favorite. Some of the cons was that you had to have make a minimum of $100 before you could cash out, and then everything had to be approved, which took hours. So yeah, so if you're a person who has ADHD like myself, and you just want to post, it was not in the rhythm of my flow, if that makes sense. So anyway, so I've been seeing that this video has been doing good on my YouTube channel. So I was okay, let me go check them out again. See if, things have been updated. Because, like I said, I've been checking on it for the last 2 months. And really, it didn't seem like much has changed. And a lot of people do, when I go on there, a lot of people say, it's kind of dead on there. So I was hopefully, that'll change or whatever. But like I say, for me personally, they have a lot of cons for me personally. And then you also have to email people more so. But like I said, I don't know if a lot of that has changed. So yeah. But anyway, that's the pros and the cons a little bit. But if you want to, you could definitely watch the full video where I break down even more opportunities and pros, cons, all those things. Anyway, so I'm just chilling or whatever, right? And I'm just okay, let me go check on this. So, like I said, I'm sorry, I got interrupted. But anyway, so I've been checking on this for 2 months off and on. And so today I was just okay, let me check on it again since the video's been doing pretty well, right? And so tell me why I clicked on the link or whatever to go to FanCentro. Y'all, tell me why I got the, I live in one of the states that has banned, adult sites in the United States or whatever. Tell me why I got that message. And I'm what? I was hold on. I was nah, can't be, right? And so I was all let me go to the email and click the link. I was just typing in different things. I was FanCentro creator sign in. I'm just what is this? So yeah, apparently now, I guess since they partnered with them, that's the only reason why I can see it or whatever. Since they partnered with Pornhub, now it's restricted or whatever. Before because I think I talked about this too before. I was maybe that would be good for, Pornhub to partner with them because of more traffic. And I was well, since FanCentro and a lot of these adult sites, you already have to verify yourself. I was maybe it might make it a little bit easier for adults in states that have banned it to get on, right? So I just been just seeing what's going on pretty much. And so then I'm what? I can't even get on this mug, at all, as a creator. So, I think that's crazy. And then content creators and existing user access. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Maybe I talk too much. Hold on. Let me find out something. Let me put y'all on a quick little pause real quick. Okay. Anyways, I'm totally confused, y'all. I was trying to record and then I paused and stuff. So, okay. So I was able to log on. Hopefully this is recording. I was able to log on. And so I came on a new site. It looks pretty sleek. I like it so far. But it's still those concerns of mine. And so I actually sent them an email to contact support or whatever. So hopefully we hear an answer back soon. Usually they get back pretty soon, like a day or whatever. But like I say, that is a con. Places like Fansly. Oh, dang. Was I supposed to do this? I didn't even send it yet. I had to do the I'm not a robot thing. But anyway, but places like Fansly or whatever, they use AI, which I actually kind of like it because you could get an instant answer versus this where you have to wait. And like I said, I have ADHD, so I want things more instant. But anyway, so this is the email that I'm sending. And I really didn't go in here to really just get it all together. I had 500 characters. I said, hello, I'm a content creator and I love to update other spicy creators on what's going on in the industry. Has approval time changed? Has the minimum, I put men, withdraw changed? Because like I said, it was $100 before. I put in parentheses $100. And how is the partnership with Pornhub, changing the site? I see that now if you are in a state that has banned adult sites, let me see what this, okay, whatever. You can't watch. So will that affect creators? Is there someone in your PR/marketing, etc. I can discuss and maybe talk to or get? Oops. Oh my gosh, where's the T? Okay. Where's the T? I can discuss and maybe talk to or get more information. I haven't updated people since May when I got the email. So that's what I'm saying. Hopefully we get an answer back. Request failed due to status 412. What does that even mean? Hold on, y'all. Did it already send? I don't even know. Let me copy this real quick. Let me see. Let me get out of it and then redo it. Cause what's going on? Did it already send? Is my question. Okay, let's see. Let me see. It probably already sent. No, it says request failed with status code 412. What does that even mean? Y'all, I can't even send the email. See, this is what I'm talking about. I can't even send the email, apparently. Because of code 412. I don't even know what that is. Let me see if I can do it up under another one. Yeah, they only give you certain tabs to ask a question, like bug, general inquiries, which is the one that I pin under, email confirmation, emails, billing inquiries. But I'm under general inquiries, but it's not letting me so I can't even get answers for y'all technically because they're not even I'm not even able to email. So that's what I'm talking about. It's just too much. Now you can't even email them. So let me see bug. Let me see. No. Code 412. I don't know what that is. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what the code 412 is. The request failed with status code 412. I don't know. So I'm going to try to email them another way maybe. I have no idea, y'all. But this is what I'm talking about. Even with me trying to I guess I don't want to say support them or whatever, but just trying to even update y'all. It's some bugs that they have to work out. And you can't even technically email them about the bug because there's a code 412 or whatever. Let me put that in my notes. Code 412. So yeah, I don't know. But anyways, I did just want to update y'all on this. And I'll let y'all know if I find a resolution pretty much. If you've enjoyed this content, definitely like, share, and subscribe. And also, my Georgia trip is coming up. So this is day 11 or something like that. I have no idea. I'm going to just say this is week 2. This is week 2 of me talking about my Georgia trip. My trip is going to be at the start of August. So if you have $1, $5, $10, $800, okay, go ahead and click the links in my description or the pinned comment section. Tip, donate, whatever you got to do, whatever words you like me to use. And if you want a shout out for your donation / your tip, then just send me proof that you donated and let me know if you want it clean or if you want it dirty, okay? Because then I can decide where I'm going to put it, if it's going to be on YouTube or if it's going to be on my Fansly, because I do want to start doing a weekly vlog on my Fansly where, I do more of my degradation and just different things that I love to do, okay? But anyways, all right, bye.